Hello, how's everybody doing? Hello, hey, how are you doing? Can you all hear me? Can you all hear me? Okay, let me know if you all can hear me, okay? This is the first time we're doing it um, with with everything. Okay, you can hear me perfect. Great, great, great. Okay. Waiting for Nikki to join in, and she should be joining in a few minutes. But before we get started, we're gonna go ahead and make sure that I am on the Sewyourview page and everything, and make sure that all of my chats are connecting and all of that stuff because that's important. All right. Okay, perfect. Okay, yes. Oh, how's everybody doing? All right. Okay. All right. Nikki is here. Let me bring her in. Hey. All right. Hi.
Hey, I'm here.
It worked. Okay.
Right.
It
What?
worked.
Okay, I
Let
gotta
me
do
check
this.
Instagram and make sure. I feel like Instagram may be on a little bit of a delay. Oh, I know what it is. Okay, hold on. Let me do something. I'm going to redo the
Hey,
Instagram key. Give me 1 second, okay, Nikki?
look,
And we
now I can
good.
see the.
Now you can see the back and
I can
everything.
see all of this
All
now.
right, hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Let me let me just do one thing real quick. I know
Okay.
exactly what happened. And then I just need to copy this. Give me 1 second and we'll get going. Oh, this has been an interesting day.
I know. I like you said. You said go to the. Yeah. At night it gets so cold in my office.
Oh, it does.
Yes, I'm in
Are
Wisconsin.
you
It
are
gets
you in
cold.
Wisconsin? Okay, we're gonna talk about that too. Give me 1 second. Let me
Okay.
just get the Instagram the key perfect for everything to work. Okay, nope, no thank you. Okay, perfect. I think it's updating. Save. It says update the channel, provide a new stream key. Perfect. Okay. Let me just do that and then we will get started. Everyone bear with us. I promise I am not that technically um it was something that was
You
going
can
on.
talk though. You can talk.
Yeah. No, I'm just like in the computer trying to see what was going on because it was just not, it wasn't connecting for whatever reason. The button to say go live on Instagram. So right now it showed for a second. I could see that people had joined us, but for whatever reason, it just wasn't allowing me to click over.
You
And that
have
was
it on your page and the So Your View page.
yeah. So after you yes, on the So Your View page, on Twitch, and on YouTube. So typically, after you click everything, you're able to go in to, you have to go back to Instagram and you have to put that you're live on there.
Okay.
So that's the issue. And I know I clicked it, but for some reason now that button is like it's not allowing me to click for whatever reason. I just tested
Okay.
it and all of that stuff. So give me 1 second so I can make sure that that's working and we I think we're good to go because we're not trying to start this again. And I probably should have done that, but it's gonna be okay. It is gonna be it's you know what it's
It's
gonna be
so
okay.
funny. People are listening to me through the phone.
The first one, yeah,
Oh,
they were listening to the phone to you, and that's what was happening.
I
Okay,
noticed a lot of light.
okay, it's not all right, Nikki. Give me 1 second, Nikki.
Take your time, honey. I'm just sitting here waiting on you.
Yeah, I just want this to work. Okay, let me see. I can see the comments. Oh, it says update the channel. Okay, let me try it one more time. It needs a new stream key. Oh, this is annoying. This is really annoying. I literally just got it to work. Hey guys, please bear with us. Give us 5 minutes. 5 minute intermission, please.
Intermission.
Intermission, okay.
See, you shouldn't be this hard. You just like hit live and start talking.
You know what? I think that's the thing. It should be fine.
I
But for
know.
whatever reason, I don't know. The stuff want to act funny. The stuff want to act funny. Okay. Alrighty. So you know what, Nikki, give me 1 second. It's not. It's not. If any of you are joining from Instagram, please let me know where you're joining from so I can see. Okay, we have. So the Instagram
Let
is
me
not
look.
working, and
Let
that's
me
our
look.
biggest platform.
Hold on, let
That's
me look and see.
yeah, that's our biggest platform. Okay, so
Oh, yeah.
okay, so
Instagram is sitting there, but it's not saying that it's live.
it's not saying that I'm live, right? Okay,
Right.
give me 1 second. I know exactly what to do, and then we're just going to. I just need to switch one more thing, and then we're going to come right back with the same link, Nikki, that you're in. I-
Oh, I'm using.
I'll-
We
yeah,
going
just
out and coming
yeah,
back?
yeah. Give me
Okay.
1 second. But as we do that, everyone, just let me know where you're chiming in from.
You want
Just
me to leave?
no. You can stay
Oh,
on. I just want people
okay.
to tell me where they're okay. YouTube, you don't see the live on Instagram. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Kiki. If you can tell me where you're chiming in on, okay, yeah, IG did disconnect it. So give me 1 second. I just need to connect one more thing. Listen, this is trial and error, and I'm glad that I'm able to, learn this. They have so many different types of things about it, but then still you kind of have to go through it yourself. And I think the biggest thing is I'm going to have to change my account type from creator on Instagram to professional.
What?
Yeah, but I can change it back. It yeah, I can change it back. It made me change it. So YouTube, you're on Twitch Sewing Ninja. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Thank you. So we will be back in give me a second. Nikki, talk to everybody real quick and then I'm
Okay.
and then
See
I'm
ya.
just gonna start it over. Give me 1 minute. It's
She
all
got
good.
to start over. I just got off of TikTok,
You did.
and
How was it? I went to look for
it
you.
was
Where
good.
were you on
It was
TikTok?
on my page. I only have one
Okay.
page.
Okay, because I
It was
went. I didn't
on my
see the
side.
live.
Yeah, I was live, and I started jeans. I'm starting jeans making on
Hmm.
TikTok. It's going to be a
Oh,
5-week course, and
okay.
so everybody here is invited. Also,
A 5 week course on TikTok on
I'm
jeans
making
making.
jeans.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. That's gonna be good.
do something I typically don't do is teach
Uh-huh.
for free.
You're teaching for way who? Free 99.
I said I'm doing something I rarely do.
Oh my
Is I'm going
goodness.
to teach for free because I want the engagement and I want people to. I feel like teaching, so
Uh-huh.
it's
Yeah.
it's pretty tough to do everything that I'm doing, and
Mm-hmm.
sometimes I just get an itch to
To teach.
like like
Okay.
okay.
So
So with the whole thing on TikTok that
mhm.
happened in the past week or so,
Yes.
I jumped in and it worked.
It worked good. You have a
So
large following over there too.
yeah, and pretty
Okay.
much. And
Yeah.
so what I did was when my kits art is the money.
Mhm. Yes.
So
I understand. Okay.
mhm.
So we're going to try this one more time. Okay, Nikki.
Yep.
Let me ask you this question. Do you have your phone also to your side, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, we're going to get on it real quick with Twitch and then y'all see my tablet, my thing. You know what, Nikki?
What?
Let's just instead of having people get off here, we're gonna get on Instagram with the phone, and we're just gonna have it next to us.
Okay. Do
Does that
both.
work for you?
Yeah.
Okay. Hopefully, it won't be. It won't
Nora
be.
used to do that. She told me how to do it a long time ago.
I
She
don't
said
want it to be any.
different
It's,
devices.
but it may be feedback.
Turn one off. Turn the volume down on one. Well, it could be a delay with the.
Yeah, we don't want it to be able to do that. Okay, so give us.
Yeah.
Okay, I got everything. I think working now. I believe so. We're
Okay.
just gonna have to come on in and come back. You were looking for her live too. Yeah, I couldn't find your live. Sapso said the same
On
thing.
TikTok?
Yeah, I couldn't find it because I went. It didn't show me that you were live, Nikki.
Yeah, I was. A whole
Yeah,
hour.
it wouldn't show me you were live at all. Okay, give me one second.
Why?
Okay. Yeah, this is so interesting. I'm gonna type this again and try it again. So your view January. Oh, okay, we're gonna do the audience. You know what? I'm gonna do a video on this because I think people need it, like myself. Okay, that's so interesting. You know what? It's so interesting. It's not. Yeah, it's very interesting. Huh.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like interesting. Okay, well, we're gonna talk here real quick, and then I'm gonna see if I can change it up. I'll change it up real quick, okay?
Okay.
If not, I'm not gonna stress myself. We'll just work it out, and we'll tell people where we are. So, Nikki, tell us all about yourself and tell us about January. Thank you for joining us here
Oh,
on
you're welcome.
our first Sewyourview, and that's so Monica Sewing My Style Live. But we're gonna get right into it, even though we were having some technical issues in the beginning. But talk to us a little bit about January, how you came up with it, and what that means for the viewers here.
Oh man, that's a lot. Okay. So those of you who don't know me, I'm Nikki G. I'm a sewing instructor and influencer on I'm sewing my style on all platforms. I
Mm-hmm,
just kind of keep it easy. And I've been teaching since about 2017 or 18. I'm based in Atlanta
mm-hmm,
and coming through 2020, my teaching just skyrocketed, and it's been major fun. I've been sewing all my life. So if you look at any of my platforms, I showcase what I teach. And today you may know me as a lingerie expert in where what I teach, but I am also the owner of Bra Builders. We are a
wait. We have to give
thank you.
you a
Thank you.
clap for that.
Thank
Let's
you.
go on ahead. Everybody, give her some claps for that
Thank
because
you. Thank you.
that's a big feat. Um,
Yeah, that was it was a big deal. You remember it was so secret.
yes, it was. It was.
So yeah, so when I started making bras, I was introduced to Bra Builders because that's where you went. It was the go-to place.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of bra making supply companies across the world.
Yes.
Bra Builders just became, the most prominent one because we custom dye all of our fabrics and everything,
Mm-hmm.
and we ship internationally. And the previous owner, also produces the International Bra Sewing Bee, which is where I've been teaching since 2020.
Mm-hmm.
And so we just had a relationship. So when she wanted to sell the business, she asked me, and I
Mm-hmm.
said, "Okay, girl, I'll call you."
Yep.
It was like, what? And I kept, it was in October. So you can
Mm-hmm.
imagine the holidays rolling
Yes.
through. And I was thinking about it, and thinking about it. Hey, Lan. And
Mm-hmm.
and I called her in February.
Yes.
I said, "Are you still selling Prop Builder?" She said, "Yeah."
Mm-hmm.
I said, "Well, let's talk." And I was
Mm-hmm.
like,
Yep. Yep.
"What?" I think I talked to you at the beginning of the year
Yes,
at
you
that time.
did. You did, and I had to keep it. I had
I
to keep it
know.
a
She's
secret. You was
doing
like,
good. She's
"Girl,
doing good,
I
y'all.
I did something," and I said, "What, Nikki?" And you were like, "Oh boy, Rob Builder." I said, "What?
No,
Rob
I
Builders?" I
know.
said,
I'm
"What?"
I'm drug builders. So
And I
yeah,
have to go to Wisconsin. I said, "Does it mean you're moving? Do I have a new place to come and visit?
no.
What's happening?" No, you still ATL? You would say,
Hey, all day, every day, all day.
okay,
So
okay.
yes, I bought Broad Builders, and it is an amazing journey. And God would have it.
Mm-hmm.
When you think about, I mean, I grew my own business, so
Yeah,
it was my baby. I grew it, and I kept doing this and kept doing this. I made money, and there's just nothing to think about, right?
yeah,
It's so organic.
yeah.
But buying an existing business that's profitable, successful,
Mhm.
popular, with a
Yes.
boatload of customers.
Uh-huh.
That's a huge responsibility,
Yes, it
huge
is, Nikki.
responsibility. And I did that,
Mhm.
and I just came in with what I knew,
Mhm.
and just and here I am. Really, I'm just so the plan is to move it to Georgia.
Okay. Oh,
I have
oh,
to,
wow.
yeah, yeah. I can't. Yeah, that was always the plan. That was always the plan to move it to Georgia. But
Okay.
when I got in, I just did not realize what that meant.
Mhm.
And every day I learned something, didn't realize what that meant. That's
Okay.
the journey. Just
Mhm.
every day, like, oh, every day.
Mhm.
Oh. And I just didn't realize what it meant to move to Georgia. So,
Mhm.
you have a plan for one
Yes.
big thing, and then you
Mhm.
immediately have to strategize and have a plan for
Exactly.
another. And
Mhm.
that's the phase I'm in now. Let me
Okay.
tell you what it sounds like in my head.
Yeah, tell me because I was just about
Then
to
we'll
ask
talk
you
about
that
things.
question.
Yeah, yeah. I'll tell you what that looks like. It sounds like in my
Okay.
head. Then we'll talk about James. It sounds like for me to move to Georgia,
Mhm.
I wonder if 5,000 people would give me $10. That's what
Mm.
it sounds like in my head.
Mm. Okay.
So, and
Okay.
that's only been a week that has been in my head. I wonder if
Mhm.
5,000, if I could convince 5,000
Mhm.
people to give me $10.
Mm.
Yeah,
5,000
it
people to
sounds
give
easy,
you.
don't it?
I mean, listen, at the end of the day, you have a large platform on TikTok. How many people do you have on TikTok following you?
Oh, it's
You
it's
have a nominal.
12,000.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay. Over
it's
12.
12,000, but
Over 12,000. Okay.
like what's it?
So you can, I mean, you could easily do a GoFundMe. People do that all the time. This is
I
something
know.
that you believe in. Nikki, I know you're a
I
great
know. I want to make it
person.
easy though. I don't want to
Yeah, but I
say
think
I want some money.
saying
I need $10 from
I
you.
think you can definitely, and I can send that to you on Zelle. And you know, I'm gonna send you more because you know how I am. I'm that friend. If a friend has a business, I'm going to support that friend's business 100%. I'm not yet into making bras yet. I'll be very
Why
honest.
is one of my besties not into making bras yet, y'all?
I'm
Answer that question.
scared.
Answer
Okay.
the
I
question.
think it was
Somebody tell me why one of my besties is not into making bras yet.
I think I was scared and I just wanted to make sure because it looks intimidating, but I know like Nikki and Kiki, they were taking your class when you first started doing the bra
Hmm.
making. And they talked about it, and I think for me, I'm like, okay, I can try it. I tried underwear before. I don't, so we can see.
Hmm.
Everyone, while you're on here, if you have questions, put them in the chat. I did say this on my live yesterday. If for any reason you're not able to ask, you don't want to ask a question on here, you can DM me. I am checking my DMs. You can go ahead, you can DM it to the Sewyourview page or my personal Instagram, and I'll go ahead and check that.
Hmm.
Okay. Um,
So we'll talk about jeans now.
yes, let's get to jeans, but I think I do want to talk to you about bras later, but let's talk
Yeah,
about jeans real quick because
thank
you know I
you.
love to talk. So I have so
Oh,
this is
you
a
sure do. You sure
I
do.
do. I'm
Yeah.
covering the year because
I
I didn't.
know. I start look, y'all. So people would get embarrassed. I stopped putting the year on the bag. So this year's bag does not have a year on it.
Okay, I'm like, am I saying okay? January, so
Yeah.
it does not. So can I talk about? Is there anything different that comes in this kit, or is
Nope.
everything the same?
Nothing.
Okay,
Everything's the same.
okay. So for the
Everything's
kit,
the
you want to tell me what's in here?
same. Yeah. That's your paper just telling you what's in there. Okay.
Okay, let me.
Tell you next steps and everything. Because basically, I just want people to make jeans. And I think So Your View was a good audience last year
Yes.
because all I wanted to do is really brand January so we can all focus on this. And jeans being a aspirational garment. It's just one of those garments in your advanced stage of sewing. I was saying on TikTok earlier, everybody has some denim, and
Mm-hmm.
I bet you everybody has a jeans pattern.
Yes.
That means at one point in time, you thought you were going to make jeans,
Exactly.
and you didn't, right? Rarely do the patterns get purchased when they want to do January because you have it, and that's great.
Yes.
And you don't have to buy the kit from me. I always say that because you have denim, you have needles, and you have thread, and
Mhm.
you have zippers. Okay. You might
Exactly.
not have the button, but I take the mystery out of it. I send you exactly what you need.
What it
Okay.
is and what everybody can
Mhm.
use. Okay,
And
that
you
makes
have a
sense.
piece of cotton. You have a piece of cotton for your pocket linings.
Mhm.
So you have the kit, and then we teach, like, I'll now use the TikTok course as an example.
Okay.
You can use any pattern, any jeans pattern that you
Mhm.
want. Okay.
Okay.
And I'm familiar with all of them, but at the end of the day, is still a pair of jeans. And jeans front is just pockets.
Okay.
And there you go with a long front on it.
But
That's
I think what's intimidating for some people with jeans, they think about the fly front,
yeah.
and then making sure that the jeans don't twart, a little bit as a twart, but
Yes.
like in the grain line,
Yeah.
kind of shifts. I've seen them in jeans that you can ready made jeans that I've
Mhm.
worn, that
Mhm.
I purchased, and I go to wear them, and they're like the seams or everything is just looking. The grain line is all wavy. It's not straight.
Exactly. Right.
So I want to talk real quick about your kit, and then I want to get into a little bit more
Mhm.
because people can purchase your kit at sewingmystyle.com. Is that correct?
Yes.
www.sewingmystyle.
Sewingmystyle.com.
Okay.
Just shop jeans kit,
Okay.
jeans making kit,
So
and
here's
you
your
get everything in there. Yep.
you'll get your bag, your January
Mhm.
bag. You'll get
Yeah.
jeans. How many
Without
yards?
2025 on it.
Oh, yes.
This year
How
is the
many how many yards of fabric is this?
3.
3 yards of fabric. Okay.
Mhm.
And if somebody needs more yardage, I think three
I
yards is
have
enough.
denim by the yard.
You have denim by the yard. Perfect.
Uh-huh. Right.
Then you get a jeans, a kit. So you'll get is it the 9-inch zipper?
9-inch zipper.
You'll
Mhm.
get
Metal zipper.
a metal zipper. And this is
Sewing thread.
this nice metal zipper too. Okay.
Mhm.
You'll have your thread.
Sewing thread. Your top stitch thread.
Look at that. She has needles
You have needles and you have buttons.
and your buttons and snaps.
Yeah.
Okay. And she gives you the two for that. Perfect.
Mhm.
Now,
Yeah.
talk to
You
me
got 2
about,
buttons because a dog or the cat will run away with one. Or you'll drop it and it'll roll somewhere.
and we don't want that to
I know.
happen.
Yeah, so that's why you have 2.
Okay. And
And you
then,
have cotton for your
okay,
pocket linings.
perfect. And you choose whatever color you want to go in
Nope.
there, right? Okay.
No, I choose it.
You
Yeah,
choose.
I just put them in there, so you get a surprise.
Okay. So right now, if you are participating in January for 2025, you can go to Nikki's website. How I know you're in Wisconsin right now. So how soon, if people were to order, could they get
Oh,
their
we got that
shipment?
going.
Okay,
We
perfect.
got
So
it
if you
going.
ordered tonight, please go to the website www.sewingmystyle.com. I'll make sure to also put it in the chat.
Yeah.
Go to it so that you can get your January sewing kit.
Mhm.
So once they purchase the sewing kit, what's the next step?
Well, we don't have a workshop like we had last year. It just
Uh-huh.
didn't, I think the excitement of getting a kit and making. That's
Mm-hmm.
why that also supported my decision to go on TikTok and
Yes.
teach.
Mm-hmm.
So go for it. When you purchase your kit, you can also register for a private lesson if you like.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's an option. Say, would you like a private lesson? And you hit that little button and you schedule a private lesson with me. And basically, it's a fit session. That's all you know how to sew.
Yes.
Okay. So it's a fit session and it's about taking the measurements and
Mm-hmm.
knowing where your measurements are on the pattern because that's where
So
the adjustments come in.
if I'm a beginner and I don't know how to sew, Nikki, what are some of those things that what would you advise me to do?
I would advise you to learn how to sew. My service is not my service is not beginner sewing right now.
Okay.
So yeah, I do, say that you need some sewing
Mhm.
experience. You do.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
not that kind of garment where, you won't be able to get through it. But
Mhm.
example, there are techniques.
Mhm.
When I talk about doing, straight stitch, um,
Mhm.
top stitching, using your seam allowance, and because the main thing is the priority learning in
Mhm.
jeans is the fitting.
Okay.
It's not the sewing.
It's not the
Okay.
sewing, it's the fitting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a lot of advanced conversation that you're
Okay.
having when you're
Okay.
making this garment, just like lingerie.
Yes,
Yeah,
definitely.
we
Okay.
had, at my retreat last year,
Mhm.
we had you're supposed to fill out a profile about your sewing journey, so we'll
Mhm.
know what your experience is,
Yes.
and there was a girl that I guess we missed it. She had 1 8-week sewing class. Yeah. So, a lot of the techniques and language and just ordinary language in that space of
Yeah.
lingerie was kinda odd to her, so we ended up having and we weren't mad at all. We
Mhm.
ended up having to hold her hand more than
Okay.
we originally planned
Okay.
because it was just a lot of basic stuff that she had not
Mhm.
come across yet in her
Got
journey,
you.
right? So, jeans is not that, but
Yes.
there is some spaces that maybe you haven't come into yet.
Mhm.
Or I'd rather if you just learn how to sew and you've already been trying to make pants and failed at it,
That
that's
is true.
that's good experience.
Mhm.
That's
Okay.
good experience, yeah.
So, let's talk a little bit about the class. How long is the class? How long is the workshop? So for any of you who are interested, what does that look like? Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, so I'm gonna be on TikTok every Monday at 7, okay?
Okay. So
And
wait, Nikki, let me stop you though. So have you transitioned the paid class that you had on your website to now the free TikTok class? Is that what
yes,
is happening?
January does not have a workshop. 2 people signed up for it.
Got you.
Yeah.
So,
I took
okay,
them private.
you
I
took
took
them
them private.
private. Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
And because it didn't make sense to keep it open. I think, like I said, I think just the excitement of January was
Mhm.
enough, and the
Mhm.
workshop just didn't get the attention. I sold kits,
Yes.
and the excitement was
Plus,
there.
plus, Nikki, let's be honest, girl. You were just buying a new business,
I know,
okay?
I know.
And
So I was glad to pivot.
you were focused on trying to
Yeah,
get all of that stuff accomplished and
right,
done too. You know.
right.
So,
See, I usually launch, January and November, and I did, but just the time to
mhm.
really promote it and really, bust out that, because I was going live with partners every Friday
Mhm.
and things like that.
Yes.
So it was okay. It really
It
was. It really was. And the people who signed up were okay. And I took them private, so we're good.
Mhm.
But
Okay.
having the TikTok, it was just so much easier.
Yes.
Okay. And things like that. So
Okay.
that's why
Perfect.
was one, yeah, that's what I thought you were talking about. But
Yeah.
yeah, so that's where we are. So also remember when I text you and say, hey, let's go live so
Mhm.
we can talk to the community out
Yes.
here just
Yes.
to answer a lot of questions and
Mhm.
see if anyone is interested in a private session because those are really
Mhm.
flexible, you know.
Yes.
So that's where we are.
Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to get this linky link so I can make sure to notify people because the Instagram was not working.
Oh, okay.
Just to make sure. Thank you all for joining. Yeah, she was brave. Good evening, everyone. Thank you all for joining. Let us know if you have any
They
questions.
say, where you been?
I know, right? They're like Nikki when Nikki's been in deep in bras in Wisconsin, deep in jeans,
Yeah.
deep in the A. She's just traveling, wonderful superstar right over here.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a tired superstar.
So TikTok. Everyone can go to TikToks. And what are the days on TikToks that they can go to for the class?
Mondays at 7 p.m. Eastern
Okay. So every Monday,
every
7
Monday
p.m. For how
through
many weeks?
February. 5 weeks. I
5
started this
weeks.
evening.
Oh,
Started
you
this
started
evening.
this evening.
Same
Perfect.
thing I'm talking about right now.
Yes.
I
Okay,
started this
perfect.
evening. And
So if I need help, what do I do in TikTok? Am I going to send you a text message? I mean, a message on TikTok in the
let me
DM?
tell you
What
how
do
it's
I
going to go. So I laid it out in course form. So
Okay.
you're going to go to my site just like you
Mhm.
normally would and look at the
Yes.
blog post. You can get all the updates that you need right there, like
Okay.
as of now.
Mhm.
And patterns are listed there. If you need a pattern, that information's there. And then what
Mhm.
I want you to do is when it says register,
Mhm.
you're just going to a Google form to give me your full name and email address.
Okay.
Then by the third week, so check in with on TikTok. I'm gonna we're gonna review.
Uh-huh.
review pattern. We do Q&A. We're going to
Okay.
review, and then we're going to move into the Zoom room, just like a
Okay.
regular workshop. Or I
Wonderful.
have to because I have to start helping with fitting and adjustments.
Okay. So I put
Mhm.
your website in there,
There you
and
go.
then your TikTok handle is Sewing My Style. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I put that as well so that everyone should be able to see that. Make sure you're
Hmm.
following Nikki on Sewing
Yeah.
My Style.
Man, I have a Twitch account. I just hadn't done
Mhm.
it yet.
Okay. Well, I think you should
Somebody
definitely.
told me 2 years ago, say go on Twitch,
Mhm.
and I went and I saw and everything, but I hadn't done it. I hadn't done anything yet.
We'll definitely add the Twitch because I think that that's a good way too for people to connect with you as well.
Hmm. Hmm.
I do also know that so you're offering the jeans, the denim, the jeans class for January. I know that Mia also with Angel on Twitch, they'll be doing some jean classes as well. They're doing the ginger jeans as
Hmm.
well.
Who's that? Who's that again?
Mia, you've met Mia before. Yeah, Mia, she's here
No.
in Dallas. The floor style. You remember?
Oh,
Yes, yes.
yes, yes. Okay,
Yeah.
she's doing ginger jeans.
Yes, the ginger
Yes,
jeans.
that's a great
Yeah.
jean. That's
Mhm.
a great jean.
So for those of you who want to participate with Sew Your View, what you can do is okay, wait. Lynn said I'm nervous about anybody all in the TikTok basket. Oh,
Yeah,
what do
and
you mean?
I'm with you, Lynn. I am not trying to be all in the TikTok basket at all
Oh
because
yeah, yeah. No,
you
you
never
need to
know.
definitely need to diversify. Hence why I was
Yeah.
trying to diversify today and be on multiple platforms.
Mhm.
Instagram is my favorite platform, so it's interesting how today Instagram worked when I tested it, but didn't work
Right,
when we
right.
tried to go live. I had
Yes.
literally had just tested it, and then it just like
Mhm.
whatever. But it's all good. And I will try to connect the TikTok to it. But again, everything is a new learning curve for us. I enjoy streaming and talking and interviewing,
Yeah.
so definitely look out for that. Please know that I also will be interviewing all this week. Actually, we'll be going live at 7 CST every day for the next 7 days. So I look
Nice.
forward to connecting with everyone on here.
Is
And
that
each
a particular campaign you're on, or you just it's just a good time?
so it's just a good time, but then also I am looking to become an affiliate here. I don't know if I missed it because I
Oh,
was doing the 30 days. And I didn't do I had like one more hour, I think, to get to do the full 8 hours or whatever
nice.
it is. And I must have missed it possibly. But then I realized I said, at 7 o'clock works great for me. That's when I'm home from work and I'm kind of refreshed. And usually that's
Mhm,
when I like
mhm,
to
mhm.
kind of do stuff and go live anyway. So
Right,
yeah,
right.
we're gonna do it. I need to push myself. So
Oh,
every
no.
day, yes, and then we'll be having different interviews. So your view will also have different interviews with everyone. Hi
Nice,
Dee. Yes,
nice.
and I'll have a schedule and all of that
Okay.
stuff, and we'll just be chatting. So everyone, again, you can get your denim from Nikki for the kids. So she already has that picked out. Can you tell us how much are the kids again?
It's 95.
95 for the kit,
Mhm.
which
Yep.
includes your bag, your 3 yards, all of
Your line, everything you
your
need.
lining, as well as your thread, your
Mhm.
scissor. I'm sorry, not your scissors, your
The
zipper,
needles,
your
the zipper.
needles, and all of that stuff, which is it's perfect for you, and you
Yeah,
don't have to run around looking for the
yeah,
fabric and everything. And I'll be very honest, it's already pre-washed, so
yeah.
you get to go. You can start your project
It's already
right away.
pre-washed, that all
Yeah.
that indigo and everything.
Hmm.
I wash it one time
Okay, perfect.
before because I've gotten a bad batch before, and that taught me to wash it, and then you can
Oh,
tell. You know how when you wash your fabric, when you
yes.
whatever
And you
you're, um,
yes,
whatever you're making,
that
and you
has
realize,
happened.
like, this was not good.
Yes,
Especially
that
when we
has
buy from
happened.
those,
Mhm.
just those dead stock houses. You
Yes,
can do that
exactly.
or something, but I've gotten a good deal on some really good denim, so
Okay, that's
thank y'all so much.
good. No,
No,
that means
I appreciate all the feedback about TikTok and everything. That is
mhm,
not my main basket. I
mhm,
took advantage of this time,
mhm.
because it was easy, but I am gonna, personally connect with everyone to get jeans taught, and I do get
Yeah.
private lessons a lot, which is
Nikki,
very
I still think, and I'm not trying to tell you what to do or anything. Hey, hey, Shamir. Hey, Dee. Hey,
hey,
everyone. Um, I was going to say to you, you still need to do a class and have people sign up. For those of people who are not able to get the kit, I think that that would be something that they're able to do, to keep that going. Because I know
Mhm.
I love me some TikTok, but I also love a nice Zoom class too. Because then
I
I can make
know. It
you.
is gonna be Zoom. It is gonna be
Okay.
Zoom. So I have
Okay.
to move people to Zoom. Yeah.
Hey,
So if
Julian.
anybody wants to sign up, that's the
Yeah.
way to do it because
I
I
think
just need your
so.
email address and I'll invite you to when
Okay.
we go on Zoom.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I
it's not gonna not happen. I just didn't
mhm.
do the workshop schedule, like it
Got
was.
you. I got you.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. So with that, with the 5 week class, what is the actual goal?
The goal is to have you come away with a pair of jeans that fit. We will
Okay.
be making a muslin. Okay.
Okay.
So in the beginning, we review patterns. We, re-
Mm-hmm.
we review the fabric. For you all, we've already done that part. We
Mm-hmm.
review the kit. All right.
Yeah.
We talk heavily about the patterns.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And why the patterns may or may not fit. Okay.
Okay.
Patterns being templates for,
Mm-hmm.
specific garments and everything. And
Mm-hmm.
patterns are amazing for us who, just don't get a pen and paper and sketch out,
Yes.
what we want to wear. So where fit is concerned, a pattern
Mm-hmm.
is a template, a very
Yes.
good template to say, customize this. Don't make it
Mm-hmm.
fit, customize it.
Yes.
So start thinking that word instead of, oh, I got to make these adjustments to make it fit. You're going
Okay.
to take that template and customize it to your body because jeans are so aspirational. They're so
Mm-hmm.
personal.
They are.
Okay. They're so personal. And all of those curves are different. All of the curves are different. So that template has to be customized for that curve.
So then let's talk about
Mhm.
that. What
Okay.
are some of, I know we gave some suggestions on jeans and what patterns that people should use. What are some of
Mhm.
your top denim or jean patterns that you think, because we have seen some people post some
Mhm.
just now, and we went ahead and collaborated. So if you are participating in the Sewyourview January, please make sure to use the collaboration feature. Again,
Mhm.
we did give some suggested denim patterns, some suggested jean patterns, but it's really up to you. If there's a favorite jean pattern
It
that you
sure
like,
is.
just go
Mhm.
ahead and use it and use the hashtag and collaborate with us so that we can showcase everyone in January.
Mhm.
So, Nikki,
Mhm.
do you mind sharing with us what are some of the other jeans patterns, your favorite ones that you may like?
The favorite ones I love teaching because I haven't made all of them, but
Okay.
there are 3 top one well, now 4.
Okay.
Okay. So the top one is the ginger jean,
Okay.
okay?
Yes.
It's a fan favorite because and I think it's just because Closet Core does such a great job with
Mm.
patterns.
Mm-hmm.
Their language, they talk to you like you may not know, but they don't talk
Mm-hmm.
to you like, you just already know.
Okay.
So they're very clear in their instructions.
Mm-hmm.
And the companion to that pattern is the
Yeah.
Cashmere Red Ames jeans that goes all
Mm.
the way up to a 62 hip. Okay. And it's
Yes.
very customizable where the waist is concerned. So the
Okay.
ginger and Ames, don't separate them. Just consider that they're one pattern, one size
Mm-hmm.
group, and another size group. Okay.
Okay.
So it's a ginger jean and cashmerette Ames jean. Okay.
Okay. You know what? I would love to see if we can do you by any chance have, I'm gonna see if I can put them up on the screen. So
Yeah.
you see the ginger jeans by
Hmm.
Cashmere. Okay.
The ginger jean by Closet Core,
I'm sorry, Closet Core.
and then the
Mm-hmm.
cashmerette Ames jean, Ames.
Ames jeans.
Hmm.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Who
kind of
else?
put those two together.
Okay.
Okay, the cashmere Ames jean, it even has a pear shape
Mm. Okay.
and an apple shape.
All right. I'm going to
Okay,
pull that one up so people can see that and see what that one looks like and everything.
yeah.
Look at
So
me sharing my
those are
screen.
two that you want to put parallel together. The second most popular is Mimi G's pattern in simplicity, or there's two different ones. Like she's
So
got a
let's
simplicity. Okay,
let's do this
yeah,
real quick. Let me since I'm sharing for some reason. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me get it
yeah. There's the Ames jean.
bigger. That's the Ames jeans. And why do you like this particular jean?
Fit and
Yeah, the fit.
flexibility to customize. Uh-huh.
Okay. And
because yeah, if we got a larger curve than most,
mhm.
you
Mhm.
need a design that a good template that you can start with, and
Mhm.
they got it. Every
Okay.
time we teach it,
Perfect.
that's a woman who has not been able to get a pair of jeans to fit her in forever.
Okay. Oh,
Okay, it's all
wow.
pattern. Cashmere does a great job with patterns overall.
Okay.
They
We're
have
gonna
another,
do.
they
We're
have
gonna do.
another jean behind their paywall, their member paywall
Wow.
that we
Okay.
don't, that we weren't able to. But make a note of this: Cashmere gives JEANUARY 15% off the pattern until January 31st.
Okay.
Okay, they've been doing it for all 4 years.
Okay. So 15% off the pattern,
The
and they
Ames
have to
pattern.
just use the Ames pattern. Okay.
Yes,
Perfect.
January 15.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay.
We'll put that also. So here is the ginger
There's the
jean.
ginger jean. There's Heather.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that was the first jean I started teaching. It
Okay.
wasn't the first one I made, but I started teaching that jean when I was at Top Stitch. And it's
Wow.
a great jean. They
I
have a ginger jean and they have the Morgan jean.
in the Morgan jean.
Yeah,
Okay.
they have two different jeans. One's like a boyfriend pant, you know,
Mm-hmm.
like the kind of long leg or whatever, the wide leg.
Yes.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
and they've got the ginger jean, and they have another size group. They came out with a second size group
Okay.
shortly, a couple of years ago.
Okay.
But it's
Good.
a lovely jean, and because their patterns are just so good.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
Good. I
so you
like
got
that.
ginger and Ames,
Okay.
and
Ames.
then
Mm-hmm.
the third one, which is just wildly popular,
Mm-hmm.
is the two Mimi G patterns, the Mimi G one and then the Simplicity one.
Okay. Let's look at the. Do you have a picture of the Maybe G one?
Mm-mm. I don't have it here. Hold on.
No. Okay. On your computer by any chance? I'm going to pull up the Simplicity one.
Yeah,
'Cause I don't know if
it's
is
on
the
the
Mimi G
contact.
one, is that Sew It Academy?
Not the latest one. Hold on.
Okay. Is it Simplicity
Yeah.
8516, I
Uh-huh.
believe? Okay. Let me
Yeah.
showcase that one real quick. I'll share that one with everybody. If those of you who haven't seen it, this is the jeans. Hey Shelly. It's on sale now too.
Is it?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
This looks
That's it.
similar to the ginger jean.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I like it. I think I
Yeah.
have this
She's
pattern
got
as well.
the different curves.
Okay. I like that aspect of it. Can y'all
Yeah.
see that? So
Yeah.
there's average. I'm sorry.
Slim
There's
and
average,
curvy. Right. So
slim,
that's
and
why it's
curvy.
very popular because you have some options there.
That's nice. That's
Yeah.
really good to be able to have
Mhm.
that option.
Right.
Okay.
I'm not as familiar what she's doing in Soda Academy. I just know she's doing it, but I don't know the pattern or
Okay.
anything like that. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
And then
Perfect.
there's one last one that was a newcomer to the party 2 years
Mm,
ago, and
okay.
that's the Legato jean from Love Notions.
Okay. Let me see if I can find it. I thought you
Mhm.
said MacGyver.
No, it's
What
the
is
name
it?
of the jean is called Legato,
Legato.
Legato.
Legato jeans. Okay.
Love Notions is the
Love
pattern
Notion.
company.
Okay. I love a Love Notion. Let me. Oh, it's all over the place. Legato Jean Archives. Okay,
Mhm.
1 second. Love Notion.
They came to the party 2 years ago, and it's a great jean. I made it that first year.
Really? Okay,
Mhm.
tell us. Tell us about
Yeah,
it. Okay, I'm
it's a
gonna
nice
pull
jean.
it up.
They do a good job with, their sizing convention with
Okay.
your measurements and how you decide the pattern,
Oh, okay.
sizing. Yeah, they do
Okay.
a great
Okay.
job with that.
Okay. I'm good.
So
I'm going
check
to
them
pull it
out.
up. Let
Yeah.
me let me pull that up for everybody. And then if you have any questions about making jeans, please know that though it's for January, I do know that other people are doing the jeans throughout. As you all know, with Sew Your View, we still post. So please go ahead and take part. Um, if you need a kit, you can hit up Nikki. So here's the Legato jean
Yeah,
that you
that's a great
mentioned.
jean, y'all. It's got a
Okay.
regular stovepipe leg, and
Mm,
it fits so well.
really?
Mhm.
Okay. All
And then one
right.
last one, if we wanna support our boy Brandon, the Ranger jean, he's on
Mm,
Etsy. Happily dressed.
So not for Know Me patterns, for his
No,
own.
his
Okay.
own. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and pull his up. Woo. Okay. What is it?
Happily
Happily
dressed.
happily dressed
Hmm.
patterns on Etsy.
Hmm. Love the Ranger jeans. Yeah, Julian, it seemed like I thought I either saw you with it or thought you were making it.
All
I can't
right.
remember. Or
Let me
maybe we talked about it at Fractals. I can't.
Ah, is it? Uh, it's the Ranger
It's
gene.
the Ranger jean. It
Yeah.
is a
Okay. I got
it's
it.
it's a very unisex pattern as far as the lines are
Oh,
concerned, the
really?
design lines. Okay, they've made them on BSN Sunday service. Yeah.
Oh,
Mm,
good.
a wide
Okay.
leg. When I tell y'all that thing is so
Ooh.
cute.
I like.
That
Why
thing
haven't I
is
missed that?
cute.
Hold on.
Yes.
Let me go back to the actual one. So you made them, Nikki?
I sure did,
You
and I
have a
put leather
picture?
piping. Yeah, wait a minute, I'm looking for it.
Look at this. This is
Yes,
cute.
it's a
Okay.
very cute pattern. Julian,
Okay.
did you like them? I can't remember seeing you with them. Where is
Let
my
us know, Julian, if you like them. And if y'all have any questions for Nikki, for myself, please go ahead and put them in. I'm going to check my personal chat real quick and see if anybody had any questions for me that I may have missed. And again, I apologize that we are not on the Sewyourview Instagram page.
man? I
Yeah.
hate that.
I do. I hate that too. It was working when I did the test. He said, "Oh, Julian loved them.
Yeah,
Julian loved
yeah.
them." Yeah, it was working when I did the test. I did a test run and I could see it, but for whatever reason, I think I pressed go live on that first before I pressed it
Okay.
on. So I may have, it could have been on my end versus the last time when I did it, I went live here and then I hit the go live on the Instagram. But
Mhm.
for whatever reason, it's stuck.
Mhm.
And Shelly,
It's
if you're available, we can go later. Look at that. Okay,
those are
perfect.
my Ranger jeans. Yeah.
Whoa, okay. LaShawn
Yeah.
wants to do hers too. She wants to sew some jeans this year. LaShawn, get on it. Let's do it.
Yes.
Let's
Let's
do
do
it.
it.
Let's do it. Okay. All right. Well, if y'all have no questions for us,
This is cool.
this has been fun. I'm going to try again one more time to jump on the Instagram. Nikki, actually, if you want, we can get on there
I
real
don't care.
quick for a few minutes. We can get on
Yeah.
Instagram and just touch base and do this and let people know.
Mhm.
I think I can. Yeah, I'll do it from my phone. I do want to do it from the stream because it needs to work. But
Now,
tomorrow
does it typically do work?
it does, but this was my first time doing it today. Um,
Oh, okay.
and I connected it. I the first time I did it through the test. It's something with the key that I think I copied. I needed to have redone a whole new one because
Oh,
it
okay.
keeps it keeps reading the same key even though I've changed it, the stream key.
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
it's not letting me click on the button. But that's regardless. That's neither here nor there.
Okay.
But I want first of all, thank you, Nikki.
You're
For
welcome.
joining. Thank you, everyone, for joining. I hope you all enjoyed this live this evening. Please know that I will be live this whole week from 7 live with
Mhm.
Monica at 7. And we'll have different chats. There will be sewing, a variety of different things happening, going over some style stuff, just testing out the format of what I would like to do moving forward. But each day will be different. And then I will be reaching out to many of you because I'll be starting back on the road with That So Monica.
Oh,
But
yay,
this
they're my favorite.
Yeah, so this time it will be virtual, but then also in person. I may be popping up in a city near you and
Mhm.
I'll be knocking on your door, but open it so I can come see your sewing space.
Say, I
All
wanna
you
see you open the door so I can see your sewing space.
Mhm.
Like, girl,
Yes,
where you coming from?
I want to
Well,
see
thank you
your
so
sewing.
much.
Yes.
Monica, I really appreciate this. If
Thank
anybody
you,
wants
Nikki.
to do, jeans making, I'm doing it all month.
Yes.
So I don't care how we do it. Hit me up. Nikki
Yes.
G at Sewing My Style. That's my email. Some of y'all got my
Right.
phone number. Okay. So
I do.
just hit me up and let's do something. All right.
Yes. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
For those of you who missed us, we're going to hop on real quick to Instagram because we weren't there earlier. But thank y'all for joining. Take care. Bye.
Bye. Monica, you want to go? You